Tonight, and for the next 4 to 5 days, something profoundly rare is happening in the cosmos. And if you are watching this, it is because your soul's frequency is already attuned to this monumental shift. This is not an accident. This is not a random video that appeared in your feed. This is a divine appointment. You have been guided here because you are one of the chosen ones, one of the souls who contracted to be awake and aware during this critical nexus point in human consciousness. The great cosmic clock is striking a tone that has not been heard for centuries, and you, and only you, can feel it resonating deep within your bones, in the very fabric of your DNA. A rare moon portal, a final gateway for 2025, is still open, but it is closing. The energetic tides are about to turn, and the window to receive the most shocking, life-altering miracles of this entire year is shrinking with every passing hour. This is a warning. This is an urgent, spiritual alert. What you do, what you think, and what you choose to focus on over these next precious few days will not only define your entry into the coming year, but could lock in, or block out, blessings that are destined for you for the next decade. We are in a moment of profound energetic potential, a cosmic reset button, but it is also a time of immense spiritual danger for those who are unaware. Many people on this planet right now believe this is a time for winding down. They are distracted by the holidays, by material concerns, by plans for the future. They feel the year is over, that the work is done. This is a profound illusion. For the awakened, for the chosen ones like you, this is the final, most intense activation period of the entire cycle. The veil between our world and the higher dimensions has never been thinner. Your ancestors are closer than ever, your spirit guides are speaking more clearly, and the universe is listening to your intentions with zero filter and lightning speed manifestation. But with this great power comes great responsibility. This portal is a magnifying glass for your energy. It will amplify whatever you broadcast into the quantum field. If you broadcast readiness, alignment, and faith, it will return to you as shocking miracles, sudden financial windfalls, and divine connections. But if you broadcast fear, doubt, or confusion, if you make one of the 5 critical awakening mistakes, it will amplify those blockages, creating energetic barriers that can take years to dismantle. Here at Power Inside You, we have been tracking the energetic signatures of this closing gateway, and the information we are about to share is a direct transmission meant to guide you safely through this final powerful surge. Do not miss this. Do not click away. Your higher self has brought you here to receive this protection code. Before we dive into the first and most foundational mistake you must avoid, I need you to anchor your energy and declare your readiness to the cosmos. This is a critical first step. Take a deep breath. Feel the power inside you. Now like this video to signal to the universe that you are open and receptive to its highest blessings. This simple act of intention sends a ripple into the energetic field. Second, subscribe to Power Inside You and turn on all notifications. We are your daily source for spiritual guidance, and you do not want to miss the urgent updates that will be coming in the next few hours and days. Finally, to activate your personal miracle frequency and connect with the energy of this transmission, type the number 888 in the comments below. 888 is the number of infinite abundance, karmic balance, and divine reward. By typing it, you are consciously aligning your vibration with the flow of blessings that this portal is ready to deliver. Do it now. Like, subscribe, and type 888 to confirm your activation. You are now locked into this sacred space, and we can begin. Have you felt it? The restlessness in your spirit, the strange vivid dreams that feel more real than waking life, the ringing in your ears that seems to sync with your thoughts, the sudden emotional purges, where you feel sadness or anger for no apparent reason. These are not random symptoms, they are signs of your body and spirit recalibrating to the incoming 5D energy. The Schumann resonance, the very heartbeat of our planet, has been spiking in erratic patterns, confirming what the ancient mystics always knew, that these celestial gateways are powerful moments of planetary ascension. Your entire being is being upgraded, and it is during this upgrade that you are most vulnerable to the old programming, the old traps of the 3D matrix. This brings us to the first, and perhaps most crucial spiritual mistake you must avoid at all costs over these next 4-5 days. The first great mistake is ignoring the sacred echoes of your past. Right now, this potent lunar energy is acting like a divine purifier, a spiritual magnet that is pulling unresolved karmic patterns and ancestral trauma to the surface of your consciousness. It is a shadow purge. You might be experiencing this as recurring memories you thought you had forgotten, old insecurities bubbling up, or even familiar challenges or relationship dynamics reappearing in a new form. The mistake is to dismiss these as random, to push them away, to say, "I've already dealt with this." You must understand, what is coming up right now is not the original wound itself, but its sacred echo. It is the final energetic imprint, the last ghostly remnant of a karmic cycle that is begging to be fully and completely released before the portal closes. If you ignore it, if you numb yourself or distract yourself, you are essentially choosing to pack that energetic baggage with you into 2026. That single echo, if left unhealed, will become the seed of the same repeating cycle in your future, blocking the path to the massive miracles that are waiting for you just on the other side of this release. That persistent feeling of not being good enough, the one you thought you conquered, its echo is here now for a final goodbye. That ancestral pattern of financial lack that has plagued your family for generations, its echo is surfacing in your current anxieties about money. The dream you keep having about a specific person or place, that is a past life echo, a soul contract seeking completion. Your soul is not punishing you by bringing these things up. It is offering you the ultimate gift, the chance to wipe the slate clean and step into the new year as a truly sovereign being. Do not let this gift pass you by. The universe is asking you, are you brave enough to sit with this final echo? To listen to its message, thank it for its lesson, and lovingly release it forever. Your mission over the next 96 hours is to become a sacred witness to your own past. When a painful memory arises, do not flinch. Instead, breathe into it. Place a hand on your heart and say, "I see you. I honor the lesson you taught me. I now release you with love and gratitude. You are no longer a part of my reality." This is not just a mental exercise. This is a profound act of spiritual alchemy. You are rewriting your own Akashic records in real time. This is the work, this is why you are here. If you are ready to heal the echoes of your past and step into your sovereign power, I want you to pause and declare it to the universe right now. Go to the comments and type, "I am healing." These 3 words are a powerful affirmation, a command to your subconscious mind and your spiritual guides that you are choosing freedom. You are choosing to release the old stories and step into the timeline of your highest destiny. Type, "I am healing," to anchor this profound intention into the quantum field. You will be amazed at the synchronicities that begin to appear once you make this declaration. Let's go deeper into this, because the process is not always comfortable, and you need to be prepared. This karmic and ancestral clearing can manifest physically. Have you been feeling unexplained aches and pains? A deep ache in your left shoulder could be you finally releasing the burdens of your maternal lineage. Tension in your hips is often linked to the release of old trauma and creative blocks. A persistent headache, especially around your forehead, is not just a headache. It is your third eye being pressure washed by this cosmic energy, clearing out old belief systems to make way for a higher perception of reality. Do not rush for a painkiller. Instead, sit with the sensation. Ask your body, what are you releasing? What message do you have for me? You are a multidimensional being, and your physical body is the vessel through which your soul communicates its journey. These aches and pains are ascension symptoms. They are tangible proof that you are shedding dense old energy. Honor the process. Drink more water than you think you need. Rest when your body calls for it, and spend time in nature if you can. Grounding your energy by walking barefoot on the earth for even 10 minutes can help you integrate these powerful energetic downloads and facilitate the release of these sacred echoes with greater ease. Understand that you are in a sacred energetic surgery right now. The divine is removing energetic implants and karmic debris that you may have carried for lifetimes. The fatigue is real because this is exhausting work on a soul level. The emotional volatility is real because you are processing centuries of suppressed emotion in a matter of days. Be gentle with yourself. You are a warrior of light undergoing a profound metamorphosis. The universe is holding space for you to complete this monumental task, but it requires your conscious participation. The choice to engage with these echoes or ignore them is the first great test of this portal. Choosing to engage is choosing your freedom. It is choosing to receive the miracles that cannot anchor in a vessel that is still clogged with the residue of the past. Clear the vessel. Prepare yourself. The blessings that are coming are beyond your wildest imagination, but they require you to be a clear and open channel. This is your final opportunity in this cycle to do so. This brings us to the nature of the portal itself. Think of it as a cosmic corridor lined with mirrors. As you walk through it, these mirrors reflect back to you everything that is still unhealed, every resonance within you that is not in alignment with pure love and abundance. These sacred echoes are your personal reflections. They are not external forces attacking you. They are internal energies being illuminated for your benefit. When you see a reflection you don't like, the echo of self-doubt, the echo of fear of abandonment, the echo of unworthiness, the mistake is to blame the mirror or to turn away in shame. The correct action is to look at the reflection with compassion, to understand that it is just an old photograph, a memory of who you once were, not a decree of who you are now. By lovingly acknowledging it, you rob it of its power, you integrate its wisdom, and the reflection dissolves, allowing more of your true divine light to shine through. Each echo you release in this way increases your vibrational frequency, making you a magnetic match for higher timeline realities. This is how you unlock miracles. It's not about chasing them. It's about clearing the inner space so they have a place to land. So as these next few days unfold, become a detective of your own soul. When a strong emotion arises, ask, is this mine, or is it an ancestral echo? When a limiting thought appears, ask, is this the truth, or is it a piece of old programming being purged? This level of self-awareness is your superpower. It is the key that unlocks the door to the next level of your spiritual evolution. You have been preparing for this moment for your entire life, and likely for many lifetimes before this one. The final exam is here. Do not falter. Do not look away. Face the echoes. Heal the wounds. Claim the infinite power that is your divine birthright. But as utterly critical as it is to honor and clear the past, this is only the first step. The second mistake is even more subtle, even more insidious, because it has to do with the energy you are broadcasting in the present moment. It's a trap that many of the most gifted, heart-centered lightworkers fall into, and it can inadvertently repel the very abundance and love you are so desperately calling in, even as you do the deep healing work. This mistake operates in the now, and it can silently sabotage your manifestations before they ever have a chance to materialize. We will expose this critical error and give you the tools to correct it immediately, but you must be prepared for what it will reveal about your own energetic output. The second critical mistake, the trap that ensnares so many beautiful awakened souls, is the illusion of passive reception. This is the subtle but devastating belief that after you have done your healing work, after you have set your intentions and made your requests to the universe, your job is simply to wait. It is the energy of sitting by the door, waiting for the delivery. It is the frequency of checking your spiritual tracking number every 5 minutes to see if your miracle has shipped. While this may seem like an act of faith, on a deep energetic level, it is the exact opposite. Waiting is a frequency of lack. It is a silent subconscious declaration to the quantum field that you do not yet have what you desire. And during this intensely powerful moon portal, where the universe is amplifying your dominant frequency with breathtaking speed and precision, Broadcasting the energy of waiting is the surest way to manifest more waiting. You are essentially telling the cosmos, I enjoy the state of not having so much. Please give me more of it. This is a profound misunderstanding of the laws of creation. You are not a passive bystander in your own life. You are not a customer waiting for an order. You are a sovereign co-creator, a divine partner with source energy, and this portal is your invitation to step fully into that role. The universe does not just respond to your wishes. It responds to your resonance. It dances with you. If you are standing still, waiting for it to lead, you will remain on the sidelines. The shocking miracles you are destined for are not going to fall out of the sky and land in your lap. They are going to flow through you, guided by the symphony of your aligned actions, your embodied emotions, and your unwavering faith expressed not in stillness, but in motion. Think about it this way. Your desire for abundance, for love, for health, already exists as a vibrational reality in the quantum field. It is a potential timeline, a frequency you can tune into, much like tuning a radio to a specific station. Healing your past, as we discussed, is like clearing the static and interference, so you can even find the station. But to actually hear the music, you have to do more than just clear the static. You must fully tune your own receiver to that exact frequency. The energy of waiting is being tuned to the frequency of silence between stations. The frequency of co-creation, however, is being tuned directly to the music itself. It is the act of feeling, thinking, speaking, and acting as if your desire is not just on its way, but is already an integrated part of your reality. This is the great secret. Manifestation is not about getting something you don't have. It is about revealing and experiencing what is already yours on an energetic level. This requires a radical shift from I am waiting to receive to I am the living embodiment of the reality I choose. This portal is demanding that you make this shift now. It is testing you. Are you going to continue to sit by the door, or are you going to get up, unlock it, and walk outside to greet the delivery that has been waiting for you to claim it all along? The universe wants to meet you halfway, but you must take the first steps. This is the essence of embodied co-creation, and it is the antidote to the paralyzing trap of spiritual waiting. So how do you make this shift? How do you move from passive waiting to active, embodied co-creation over these next critical 4-5 days? The first step is to learn the language of divinely inspired action. This is not the same as the 3D matrix concept of hustling or grinding. It is not about forcing things to happen through sheer willpower. Forced action is born from fear and a belief that you have to make it happen all by yourself. Divinely inspired action, on the other hand, is born from intuition and a deep knowing that you are being guided. During this portal, your connection to your higher self and your spirit guides is amplified. They are constantly sending you signals, nudges, and intuitive hits. A divinely inspired action is that sudden, inexplicable urge to drive a different route home. It is the random thought to call an old friend you haven't spoken to in years. It is the persistent curiosity that leads you to research a topic that has nothing to do with your current life path. These are not random impulses. They are cosmic breadcrumbs, the next logical step on your path, laid out for you by the divine. The mistake of spiritual waiting is to receive these nudges and dismiss them. To say, that's a silly idea, or I'll do that after my abundance arrives. You are being shown the path, step by step, and you are refusing to walk it. You must understand the miracle you are calling in is not at the end of the path. The miracle is the path. Each time you follow an intuitive nudge, you are physically and energetically moving yourself one step closer to the timeline where your desire is manifest. That phone call could lead to a business connection. That different route home could lead you past a house for sale that is your dream home. That silly topic you research could unlock a hidden talent that becomes your life's purpose and a source of immense wealth. The universe works in mysterious and interconnected ways, but it requires your participation. Your mission for the remainder of this portal is to become a master of following the breadcrumbs. When an idea pops into your head that feels light, exciting, or even just persistently curious, Act on it immediately, without question. This is how you tell the universe, I am ready, I am listening, I am an active participant in my own miracle. If you are ready to stop waiting and start walking the path of your miracles, if you are committed to listening to your intuition and taking divinely inspired action, I want you to anchor this decision right now. This is a powerful declaration of your co-creative power. Go to the comments and type with conviction, I am the creator. Feel the truth of those words. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are not a passive observer. You are the creator of your reality. And by typing these words, you are reclaiming your power and signaling to the entire cosmos that you are ready to build your new world. Type I am the creator now and feel the energetic shift within you. The second part of this co-creative process is to learn to speak, feel, and act from the end result. This goes beyond simple visualization. This is about total sensory and energetic embodiment. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the version of you who already has everything you desire. The you that is living in abundant financial freedom. The you that is in a deeply fulfilling, loving soulmate relationship. The you that is in perfect, vibrant health. How does that version of you walk? How do they talk? What is the dominant emotional state they live in? It's likely not anxiety or impatience. It is probably a state of calm, confidence, security, and joy. Your work is to begin embodying that state now, before you have any external proof that it is your reality. When you wake up in the morning, before you even open your eyes, ask yourself, how would the wealthy version of me feel right now? And then intentionally generate that feeling of security and peace in your body. Hold it for as long as you can. When you are about to make a decision during the day, ask, what would the fully healed, divinely loved version of me choose? And then make that choice. This is not faking it. This is aligning with the real you, the you that exists on your highest timeline. You are collapsing time and pulling that future reality into your present moment through the power of your embodied frequency. For example, if you are calling in wealth, acting from the end result doesn't mean spending money you don't have. That is an act of fear and desperation. It means managing the money you do have with a sense of calm and knowing that more is always flowing to you. It means feeling generous instead of stingy, tipping a little extra not because you have to, but because you are embodying an abundant state of being. It means investing in yourself, your knowledge, your well-being, because you know you are a worthy asset. This is the work that this portal demands. It is an internal recalibration that precedes the external manifestation. Stop waiting for the world to change to make you feel good. You must feel good first to signal the world to change around you. This is the secret key to instantaneous manifestation. This powerful principle of embodiment must be protected, however. As you clear your past and begin to actively co-create in the present, you become an incredibly bright beacon of light. Your frequency rises, and your creative power magnifies. But this also makes you vulnerable to the third, and perhaps most common, spiritual mistake that blocks miracles, especially during a wide-open portal like this one. This mistake is a silent energy leak, a subtle form of self-sabotage that drains your power, dilutes your intentions, and weakens your connection to the divine. It is the mistake of unconscious energetic diffusion. Think of your creative life force energy as a finite and precious resource. During this portal, that energy is like rocket fuel. When focused, it can launch you into entirely new dimensions of reality. But when it is diffused, scattered and given away unconsciously, it becomes weak and ineffective. You are trying to send a clear, powerful signal to the universe, but you are broadcasting on a dozen different chaotic frequencies at once, creating so much static that your true intention gets lost in the noise. The 3D matrix, the old paradigm of fear and control, is designed to encourage this diffusion. It is a system built to harvest your most precious resources, your attention and your energy. and it has become more effective than ever at doing so. The most prevalent form of energetic diffusion in the modern world is engaging with low vibrational information and media. Every time you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media, getting caught up in the outrage of a news story, or falling down a rabbit hole of fear-based content, you are willingly hooking your own consciousness into a lower frequency grid. You are allowing your pristine creative energy to be siphoned off, to feed a system designed to keep you feeling powerless, afraid and distracted. You might spend an hour doing deep spiritual work, raising your vibration and connecting with your vision, only to spend the next hour scrolling through content that generates feelings of jealousy, anger or despair. This is like filling a bucket with pure spring water and then punching holes in the bottom. All your hard work, all that precious energy, just leaks away. During this sacred 4-mind 5-day period, you must become a fierce and ruthless guardian of your attention. You must make a conscious choice to go on a media diet. Unplug from the fear machine. Mute the accounts that trigger you. Turn off the news. Understand that being informed about every crisis in the world is not your sacred duty. Your sacred duty is to hold the highest possible frequency of love and peace, as that is the only thing that can truly heal the planet. Your focus is your power. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Do not give your divine creative energy away for free to a system that does not have your best interests at heart. Another insidious form of energetic diffusion is engaging in low vibrational conversations. This includes gossiping, complaining, and judging others. When you participate in these activities, you are momentarily lowering your own frequency to match the energy of the problem you are discussing. You are aligning with lack, with drama, with separation. The universe, which is a neutral mirror, simply reflects this frequency back to you, bringing more things to complain about, more drama to engage in, and more experiences of separation. It is a self-perpetuating cycle of energetic depletion. For these next few days, take a vow of sacred communication. Before you speak, ask yourself, are these words creating more love and unity, or are they creating more division and fear? Choose to speak only in ways that uplift, empower, and align with the reality you wish to create. This also applies to who you share your sacred dreams with. Over-explaining your spiritual journey or your grand visions to people who are deeply embedded in the 3D matrix is a massive energy drain. When you are met with skepticism, doubt, or ridicule, it can create tiny energetic hooks in your own belief system. You don't need anyone else's validation or permission to pursue your divine mission. Your vision was given to you for a reason. Protect it. Nurture it in secret if you must. Treat your dreams like a fragile seed that needs the right conditions to grow. Not everyone deserves a front row seat to your becoming. Be discerning. Your energy is sacred, and not everyone has earned the right to access it. Learning to say no to conversations, events, and people that you intuitively know will drain you is not selfish. It is an act of profound self-love and spiritual responsibility. You are the guardian of your own frequency. Protect it with the ferocity of a dragon guarding its treasure, because that is precisely what it is. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen, who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Chosen Ones. Warning: watch this video before the 31st of December 2025, midnight. You are not ready for this. Don't ignore these signs. In that video I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. To seal your energetic field from these leaks and declare your absolute sovereignty over your own frequency, I want you to perform another powerful act of intention. This is your shield. This is your declaration of power. Go to the comments section right now and type, in all caps, "My energy is sacred." As you type these words, visualize a brilliant bubble of golden white light forming around your entire being. See it extending about 3 feet from your body in all directions. This is your sacred energetic sanctuary. Know that this shield is impenetrable to all lower frequencies, all negativity, all judgment, and all energy drains. It is a living field of light that only allows energies of pure love, abundance, and joy to pass through. By typing "My energy is sacred," you are anchoring this protective shield into your reality and commanding that your life force remain your own. You are closing the holes in your bucket and allowing your power to build to its maximum potential. Do this now. The shift you will feel will be immediate and profound. You are no longer available for energetic vampirism. You are a closed circuit of divine power, ready to focus your full, undiluted energy on the creation of your most beautiful life. This single practice can be the difference between a manifestation that takes years and one that appears in a matter of days during this potent portal. But even with a sealed energetic field, there is another mistake, a trap related to the very nature of desire itself, that can still hold you back. It involves the way you ask for what you want, and it is a mistake that keeps so many people locked in a cycle of almost manifestations, where their dreams get close but never fully arrive. We have navigated the treacherous terrain of the past, clearing the sacred echoes that would hold us back. We have stepped into our sovereign power in the present, choosing active co-creation over passive waiting, and sealing our energetic fields from diffusion. But now we arrive at the very heart of the creative process itself, the nexus point where your intention is broadcast into the quantum field. And it is here, in the sacred act of asking, that the fourth spiritual mistake is made. This is a mistake of clarity, a mistake of communication with the cosmos, and it is the primary reason why so many manifestations get distorted, delayed, or delivered in a form that is completely unrecognizable. The fourth mistake is sending a vague or conflicted blueprint to the cosmos. Imagine you are building your dream house. You hire the most magnificent architect in the universe, an architect who has access to infinite materials and can build anything you can imagine, instantly. But when this divine architect asks for the blueprint, you hand them a crumpled napkin with a smudged, blurry drawing. You say, "I just want a nice house, or something that makes me feel happy." The architect, with its infinite power, is left confused. What is nice? What is happy? Without clear instructions, it will either do nothing, waiting for more clarity, or it will attempt to interpret your vague request, building you a house that is technically nice, but looks nothing like the one in your soul's vision. This is precisely what happens when you send your desires into the universe. The quantum field is this divine architect. It has infinite potential and is ready to build your reality, but it requires a crystal clear blueprint. It needs a precise vibrational instruction set. The mistake is broadcasting a vague, low energy, or internally conflicted frequency, and then wondering why your results are vague, low energy, and conflicted. During this moon portal, the connection between your consciousness and the quantum field is a direct high-speed fiber optic line. There is no lag time, no buffer. What you transmit is what is rendered into reality, almost instantaneously. This is why getting your blueprint right is not just important, it is everything. A vague desire like "I want more money" is a blurry blueprint. How much money? Why do you want it? What is the feeling state you are truly seeking? The universe hears the vagueness and might deliver a $5 bill you find on the street. It has technically fulfilled your request for more money, but your soul was crying out for financial sovereignty, for the freedom and peace that comes with infinite abundance. You sent the wrong signal. Even more dangerous is the conflicted blueprint. This is when you say you want abundance, but your subconscious energy is screaming, "I am not worthy," or "money is the root of all evil," or "rich people are greedy." You are handing the architect two different blueprints and telling it to build both at the same time. This creates an energetic stalemate. Your desire for abundance is cancelled out by your belief in lack, and you remain stuck, wondering why your affirmations aren't working. Your job, your sacred and urgent mission for these next few days, is to become a master spiritual architect. You must sit down and consciously, deliberately, and with immense clarity, draft the divine blueprint for the reality you are calling in. This is your sacred script, the story of your becoming that you will hand to the universe. This sacred script is not a simple wish list. It is a high vibrational multi-sensory declaration of your new reality. Let us use the principles of divine communication to structure this. First, every script needs a powerful title. This is your core intention, your packaging. It must be a clear, concise, and empowering statement that speaks of the end result, not the journey from lack. Instead of a title like, "I want to get out of debt," which focuses on the problem, your title must be, "I am a living embodiment of infinite, flowing abundance." Instead of "I want to find a partner," your title is, "I am a magnet for divine, unconditional love." This title sets the core frequency. It is the headline of your new reality. Write it down. Say it out loud. Feel its power. This is the ultimate click confirmation for the universe. You are stating exactly what reality you are choosing to open. Next, your script needs a hook. The hook is the emotional core, the irresistible feeling state that draws the manifestation to you. The universe doesn't respond to words as much as it responds to the frequency of emotion. What is the feeling behind your desire? For abundance, it is not greed. It is the feeling of security, freedom, peace, and generosity. For love, it is not the relief from loneliness. It is the feeling of wholeness, joy, expansion, and deep connection. Your hook is where you describe this feeling in visceral detail. Script it. The hook for my reality of abundance is the feeling of a deep, calm exhale in my chest. The knowing that all my needs are met, always. It is the joy of spontaneous generosity, the freedom to choose based on desire, not limitation. By defining the emotional hook, you are giving the universe its most important instruction. Deliver to me the experiences that will generate this exact feeling. Now we come to the body of your sacred script. This is where most people get tripped up. They try to script the how. They try to write the entire plot, dictating every scene, every character, every plot twist. I will win the lottery on Tuesday. My soulmate will be named Chris, and will be a doctor I meet at the grocery store. This is a mistake of cosmic arrogance. It massively limits the infinite creativity of the universe. The universe may have a path for you that is 1,000,000 times more magical, more aligned, and more fulfilling than the one your limited human mind can conceive. Trying to dictate the how is like telling that divine architect exactly which trees to use and where to source the nails. Your job is not to manage the project. Your job is to hold the vision. So in the body of your script, you do not script the events. Instead, you script your state of being and your role as a co-creator. You script your willingness to be guided. Your bullet points might look like this: I am joyfully open and receptive to unexpected channels of abundance. I recognize and act upon every divinely inspired idea with courage and faith. I am a gracious receiver, and I celebrate every single sign of my prosperity, big or small. I trust that the universe is orchestrating my highest good in ways that are beyond my current comprehension. See the difference? You are scripting your alignment, your trust, and your participation. You are defining your character in the story, an empowered, trusting co-creator, and allowing the divine to be the masterful director. This surrendering of the how is the ultimate act of faith, and it is what allows for miracles that are bigger and better than you could ever plan for yourself. If you are ready to stop sending mixed signals, if you are ready to become the master architect of your own reality, and draft a clear, powerful blueprint for the cosmos, I want you to make that declaration now. This is a profound moment of creative power. Go to the comments and type with total conviction: I am scripting my miracle. These words are an energetic command. You are officially picking up the pen, stepping into the architect's office, and taking conscious control of the story of your life. You are no longer accepting the default script written by the Matrix, by your past, or by your fears. You are writing your own. Type "I am scripting my miracle," and feel the creative power surging through you. The final piece of your sacred script is the payoff. This is the culmination, the resolution. In spiritual terms, the payoff is the full embodiment of the end result. This is where you script affirmations and declarative statements from the perspective of the you who is already living this new reality. I am so grateful for the effortless and continuous flow of abundance in my life. Every day I wake up next to the love of my life, and my heart overflows with gratitude. I move through my day with boundless energy, vitality, and a deep sense of well-being. You must write these, speak these, and most importantly, feel these as if they are your current established reality. This practice collapses time. It pulls the energy of that future timeline directly into your present moment, forcing your physical reality to reorganize itself around this new dominant frequency. This is the work. It requires diligence and imagination, but it is the most powerful creative technology available to humanity. Spend time with your sacred script over these next few days. Read it in the morning. Read it before you sleep. Do not just read the words. Feel the reality they represent. Inhabit it. Become it. This is how you provide the clearest, most powerful blueprint to the divine architect. You give it the title, the emotional hook, the outline of your co-creative role, and the feeling of the finished product. Then, and this is the key, you let it go. You trust the architect to do its work. You do not stand over its shoulder, worrying and questioning. You release it with absolute faith, knowing that the construction is underway. This act of creation and release is profoundly powerful. But as you do this work, as you send this perfect blueprint into the cosmos, the universe will immediately begin to respond. The energy will start to shift. The matrix of reality will begin to reconfigure itself to match your new instruction. And this is where we encounter the fifth and final spiritual mistake, the last great hurdle that stands between so many people and their full-blown miracles. This mistake is a test of faith disguised as reality. It is the final exam of the manifestation process. It is subtle, insidious, and it is the point where the majority of manifestations lose their momentum and fizzle out, just inches from the finish line. This is the mistake of failing the test of the first fruits. The moment you send a clear, powerful intention into the universe will send you a sign that it has received your transmission. It will send you a small piece of evidence, a first fruit, a teaser trailer for the coming attraction. This is the universal law. The first fruits are the universe's way of saying, message received. Your new reality is being rendered. Here is a small taste to show you it's working. These signs are almost never the full manifestation itself. They are small, often symbolic synchronicities designed to test your awareness and your faith. For the person manifesting abundance, the first fruit might not be $1 million, it might be finding a quarter on the sidewalk. For the person manifesting a soulmate, it might not be the wedding proposal. It might be a stranger giving them a genuine heartwarming compliment, or hearing a particular song on the radio that speaks of love. For the person manifesting health, it might not be a clean bill of health. It might be the sudden urge to drink more water, or an unexpected feeling of peace for 5 minutes. These are the universe's pattern interrupts, the divine rehooks, designed to keep your attention and faith engaged in the process. And the great mistake, the one that aborts the miracle, is to dismiss them. It is to find that quarter and say, it's only a quarter. My manifestation isn't working. It is to receive that compliment and think, that was just a coincidence. In that moment of dismissal, you are failing the test. You are telling the universe, I don't recognize your language. I don't trust your process. Your evidence is not good enough. This sends a devastating countersignal of doubt and disbelief into the field, which immediately slows down, or even reverses, the creative process. You have essentially told the divine architect, stop the construction. I don't like the color of the first brick you laid. The universe responds to this by pausing, waiting for you to get back into a state of faith and alignment. This is why so many people feel like their dreams get close and then retreat. It is because they failed the test of the first fruits. They allowed their 3D mind, which only believes in the big and the dramatic, to override their spiritual knowing. Your mission, your final and most crucial task within this portal, is to become a master at recognizing and celebrating these first fruits. You must adopt a new and radical perspective. There is no such thing as a small sign. There are no coincidences. There is only the evidence of your alignment. The solution to this final mistake is to create a gratitude amplifier. Every time the universe sends you one of these signs, no matter how tiny it may seem, your job is to react as if you have just received the entire full-blown miracle. When you find that quarter, do not just pick it up. Stop. Pick it up with reverence. Hold it in your hand and say, out loud if you can, "Thank you, universe. I see this. This is the evidence of my infinite abundance. I receive this with so much joy and gratitude." Feel the genuine excitement and gratitude, as if you were just handed a check for $1 million. By doing this, you are creating a powerful positive feedback loop. You are telling the universe, "Yes, I saw that. I understand. I am ready for more. I love what you're building." This amplified gratitude is rocket fuel for your manifestation. The universe, feeling your genuine appreciation and recognition, will be eager to send you the next, bigger piece of evidence. This is the ultimate peak-end rule of manifestation. By ending every small encounter with a peak of gratitude, you ensure the experience continues and grows. That quarter leads to an unexpected $10 refund, which leads to a new client, which leads to a massive financial windfall. That compliment from a stranger leads to a feeling of self-love, which raises your frequency and makes you a magnet for your true soulmate. Each step is built upon the grateful acceptance of the one before it. Stop looking for the finished product. Fall in love with the evidence of its construction. This is the final key that turns the lock. If you are ready to pass this final test, to become a master at seeing the magic in the mundane and amplifying your miracles with gratitude, I need you to anchor this awareness right now. Affirm to yourself and to the cosmos that your eyes are open. Go to the comments and type with certainty, "I see the signs." This is a declaration of your awakened perception. You are no longer blind to the subtle language of the universe. You are a divine detective, a seeker of synchronicities, a celebrator of the small magics that precede the great miracles. Type "I see the signs" and watch how the world around you suddenly comes alive with messages meant only for you. The final piece of this cosmic puzzle is about to fall into place. We have covered the 5 mistakes, the 5 great energetic blockages that can stop your blessings dead in their tracks. We have given you the keys to clear your past, activate your present, script your future, and amplify the creative process. But what comes next? What is the nature of the reality that awaits you on the other side of this portal? Once you have successfully navigated these final critical days, the answer is not what you think. The new year is not just a new chapter, it is an entirely new book, written in a language your soul is just beginning to remember. And how you step through that final energetic doorway will determine everything. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Watch this video before the 31st of December 2025 midnight. You are not ready for this. Don't ignore these signs. Act now or regret forever. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. The final grains of sand are falling through the cosmic hourglass, the celestial gateway that has been held open for you. This final moon portal of 2025 is now beginning to close. Over the course of this sacred transmission, you have been given the master keys. You have been shown the 5 critical mistakes that act as energetic dams, blocking the flow of miracles into your life, and you have been given the divine tools to dismantle them. You have learned to face the sacred echoes of your past, to become an active co-creator in your present, to shield your divine energy, to script a clear blueprint for the cosmos, and to pass the final test by amplifying the first fruits of your manifestation with radical gratitude. You have done the work. You have faced the shadows. You have claimed your power. But the final question remains, what happens now? What happens in the moment the portal seals shut? This is the most misunderstood part of any major energetic shift. Many believe that the work is over, that the magic is done. This is a profound illusion. The truth is, the moment the portal closes, your most important work begins. What is coming is not an ending. It is the great integration. You have spent these last days downloading the most complex and powerful spiritual software update of your entire existence. When the portal closes, that download will be complete, and the system, your mind, your body, your spirit, your entire reality, will begin the great and final reboot. This great integration is the process of your entire being recalibrating to the new 5D frequency codes you have just anchored. It is the period where the you that you have known begins to dissolve, making way for the fully awakened sovereign being you were always destined to become. This process can be disorienting, and you must be prepared. The old world, the 3D matrix, will suddenly start to feel profoundly alien to you. The things that once brought you comfort, old habits, certain foods, familiar television shows, may now feel dissonant, like a song played horribly out of tune. The conversations at work, the gossip, the complaints about the world, will sound like a foreign language that you can no longer comprehend. You may feel a sense of detachment, as if you are watching a movie of your old life rather than participating in it. Do not be alarmed. This is not a sign that something is wrong. It is a sign that everything is going right. Your frequency has shifted so dramatically that you are no longer a vibrational match for these lower density realities. You are experiencing the shattering of your old identity, and it is a sacred and necessary part of your rebirth. Your expectations of what normal life is supposed to feel like are being completely and utterly decimated by the new reality of your heightened consciousness. This period of integration is a profound test of self-trust. As the old structures of your identity crumble, you will be left with only one thing to hold on to: the unwavering truth of your own inner knowing, your inner compass. Your intuition will no longer be a soft whisper. It will become a clear, booming voice, your primary and most reliable source of guidance. You might get a sudden, powerful urge to quit your job, to move to a new city, or to end a long-term relationship. The 3D mind, your ego, will scream in terror. It will call you irresponsible, crazy, reckless. It will bring up every fear and doubt you have ever had. Your work is to breathe through this fear, to place a hand on your heart, and to trust the new compass. You are now being guided by your soul, not by societal programming. The soul's logic is not linear. It is magical. It is leading you down the path of your highest joy and your divine purpose, a path that your old mind could never have conceived of. During this integration, you must learn to honor your energy above all else. You will find that your tolerance for anything that is not in alignment with your highest truth is now zero. This means relationships that are based on obligation, drama, or codependency will begin to feel energetically unbearable. They will either have to elevate to a new level of honesty and consciousness, or they will naturally and gracefully fall away. This is not a punishment, it is a blessing. The universe is clearing space in your life, creating a sacred vacuum that will be filled with your true soul family, the people who see you, celebrate you, and resonate with the magnificent being you are now becoming. If you are ready to surrender to this process, to trust your inner compass, and to allow the old you to fall away, to make space for the divine being you are, then I want you to claim this rebirth right now. This is your moment of final surrender and total trust in the divine plan that is unfolding for you. Go to the comments and type with the full conviction of your soul, "I am reborn." This is not just an affirmation, it is a declaration of your successful passage. You have made it through the fire. You have navigated the portal, and you are now stepping onto the shores of a new reality, a new earth, as a completely new being. Type "I am reborn" and feel the truth of this magnificent transformation sealing itself within every cell of your body. You are here. You have arrived. As you navigate this new heightened reality, your perception of the world will fundamentally change. The veil will not just be thin. For you it will be gone. You may begin to see auras, shimmering fields of light around people and plants. You may see flashes of light or geometric patterns in your peripheral vision. These are the building blocks of reality, the sacred geometry that you can now perceive with your activated third eye. Synchronicities will no longer be rare and exciting events, they will become the very fabric of your daily life. Repeating numbers like 1111, 222, and 333 will appear constantly, acting as love notes from your spirit guides, confirming that you are on the right path. You will think of someone, and they will immediately call or text you. You will have a question, and the answer will appear on a billboard or in the lyrics of a song on the radio. This is your new normal. You are now living in a state of constant fluid communication with the cosmos. You are in the flow. But with this great new perception comes a great new responsibility. You did not undergo this intense awakening process just for yourself. You did not endure the shadow purges and the ego deaths simply to create a comfortable life. You, as one of the chosen ones, have a sacred contract. You have been activated to become a lighthouse for humanity. A lighthouse does not run all over the island, trying to save individual ships. A lighthouse does not scream and yell, trying to convince the ships that a storm is coming. A lighthouse simply stands, anchored firmly to its foundation, and it shines its light. It holds its frequency, unwavering. And by its very existence, it provides a guiding light for all who are lost in the storm and searching for the shore. This is your new mission. Your job is not to convince anyone, to prove anything, or to wake anyone up who is not ready. Your job is to simply be this new, integrated version of yourself, unapologetically, and with great joy. By holding your high frequency of love, peace, and abundance, you create a powerful resonant field around you. Everyone who comes into contact with you is touched by this field. They may not understand what they are feeling, but they will feel the peace in your presence. They will be inspired by your courage. Your light will activate the dormant light within them, planting a seed of awakening that will blossom in their own divine timing. You are an anchor of the new earth frequency. By simply living your most authentic, joyful, and abundant life, you are performing the highest possible service to the planet. You are showing others what is possible. You are a living, breathing testament to the reality of miracles, the power of the human spirit, and the dawning of a new age of consciousness. This is your purpose. This is why you were chosen. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Watch this video before the 31st of December 2025, midnight. You are not ready for this. Don't ignore these signs. Act and now or regret forever. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait.